Hey guys, so this is Bengal Grass 2017 Part 2. I will be covering everything I got signed and autographed for through weeks 5 through 8, I believe, in this video. So without any further ado, let's hop right into it. I'm going to start out by showing you two things I got. The first is this cool Bengals 50 towel. This was given out at the Houston Texans Thursday night game. I was there, so I was able to get the free towel. And it's a really cool towel. I like the Bengals 50th anniversary logo, and it looks good on a towel, so you can wave it and go crazy at the football games. And I was also at the Indianapolis Colts game a few weeks ago, and that was the Bengals breast cancer game, so they gave out these pink Bengal flags. So yeah, pretty cool flag. We got the Bengals logo, it's pink, so you can wave it at the game. They lost the Texans game, but they won the Colts game, so so far this season I'm 500, 1-1. I'll be going to the Browns game, so hopefully they can win that. I mean, they should. It's the Cleveland Browns. And yeah, let's get right into the autographs. So after they beat the Browns in Cleveland, the first show I went to after that was Beyond the Stripes, and the guest was William Jackson III. Bengals drafted him, I believe, 2 years ago, but he did not play at all last year as he tore, I want to say, his pectoral muscle. He's come back this year, and he's been fantastic for the Bengals. Had a pick 6 against Aaron Rodgers, and he signed my football, and he signed the banner, and he also signed this picture I got right here. They're handing these out at Beyond the Stripes like they usually do, and you can see his autograph right next to his head right there. And really cool looking autograph. Real nice dude, and has been solid for the Bengals so far. After that, the next week, I went to Bengals Line, where the guests were George Iloka and Andre Smith. So Iloka just signed my football, because I already have him on my banner. And then Andre Smith signed the football as well, and I also got him on the banner because I didn't have him before. And then the next day at Beyond the Stripes, the guest was originally supposed to be Carlos Dunlap. That was the Bengals bye week, so he had to cancel at the last minute. So they get whenever somebody cancels is the punter. So he signed my football, and then he also signed this picture for me. See it right there. This one's obviously taken at practice. It's about to catch. Looks like a long snap. You can see his autograph above the Beyond the Stripes logo next to his number on his jersey. Really good looking autograph. And then after that, after the Mike Nugent Beyond the Stripes show, it was Bengals Line, it looks like. Yeah, with Alex Erickson and Nick Vigil. Erickson signed my football, and he also signed the banner. And then Nick Vigil signed the football as well, and the banner as well. And then the next day at Beyond the Stripes, Carlos Dunlap was the guest. He rescheduled for the next week after originally canceling, and I already got on my football and on my banner, so he just signed the Beyond the Stripes picture they were giving out. You can see his autograph next to his head right there. And it's a pretty cool looking signature. Yeah, so Carlos Dunlap signed that picture for me. And then the next week, this has been the following week was the best week for Bengals autographs so far this year. The guests for Bengals Line that Monday was Adriel Jeremiah Green. AJ Green, my favorite Bengal player, the best player on the team, one of the best receivers in the NFL today. And he signed my football for me since I did not get him at training camp, and he's already on my banner. And because he's my favorite player, I printed out a picture of AJ Green because he has not been to Beyond the Stripes yet, and the only picture I have of him that he signed was when a Field & Stream store opened up here in the area, and the picture they were handing out was just him wearing like a red sweat jacket with his arms folded. So he wasn't wearing any Bengal gear or wasn't in the game or anything. So I printed off the picture that I thought was pretty cool. Him breaking away from a Denver Broncos defender during a game. You can see his autograph right there. Signed it by his legs, and the picture I think is pretty cool. Looks good autograph. So yeah, there is a Bengal picture of AJ Green autographed. I was stoked to get this one. It's by far the most crowded show of the year for obvious reasons because it was AJ Green. And then the next day was Beyond the Stripes with Andy Dalton and Chris Mack. Andy Dalton, of course, the Bengals quarterback. Chris Mack, the Xavier University men's basketball coach, has done a fantastic job leading the men's basketball team. Last year they made it to the Elite Eight, and then the year before that they should have gone far, but they were bounced, I want to say, in the round of 32, and an upset buzzer beater. That was a heartbreaker because I'm a Xavier fan, so getting to see Andy Dalton, who I like. I am one of the rare Dalton fans in Cincinnati, and Chris Mack, I'm a Xavier fan, so getting to see those two guys at the same show was awesome. And the reason they're at the same show, Last year, they had them both at the same show competing in Pop-A-Shot. So they brought them back this year for a grudge match. This time was to be football toss. Chris Mack won last year. Dalton won the football toss this year. So it's evened out 1-1. They may have a rubber game next year. So since Chris Mack was there, they're handing out pictures of Chris Mack you could get signed. And here is the picture I got signed. You can see his signature below the Beyond the Stripes logo. He's just staring off at the game, looking like he's clapping. And then Andy Dalton, I got him on the ball already, and he's already on my football banner. So I just had him sign the picture they're handing out. You can see it right there. He signed his autograph across his chest. Then that weekend, it was another Bengals Legends autograph signing. This was the Colts game, the one I went to, and they had a ton of legends there. Let me read through them who I got on the banner. We had, let me find them real quick. Looks like Bernard Whittington, Neil Rackers, Tony McGee, Reggie Kelly, Oliver Gibson, Ron N. Carpenter, Mike Reed, Joe Walter, Tommy Casanova, and the only Bengals Hall of Famer, Anthony Munoz. He is the only Bengals player ever to be inducted into Pro Football Hall of Fame. So getting his autograph, being a diehard Bengal fan, of course, is fantastic for me. And then because I got them all on the banner, I usually try just to bring something for like some of the bigger names that I think are there to sign. So Tommy Casanova, I have this old RC Cola can that my dad gave me, and his picture is on it, and he signed it. So you can see his signature right there. He laughed at it because he said no one's ever brought him this to sign. So yeah, looks good with his autograph right there. And that's the Tommy Casanova RC Cola can. And then for Anthony Munoz, the only Bengal Hall of Famer, I'm not going to pass up getting a picture of him signed. So I printed off a picture, and he was very kind enough to sign that for me along with the banner. You can see there's the picture, and his autograph I think is beautiful. It says Anthony Munoz, Hall of Fame 98, number 78. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous autograph. Looks good on the picture, and now I can officially say I have the only Bengals Hall of Famers autograph on a picture. And then after that, let me pull it back up here. After that Bengals Legends signing at Bengals Line, the guests were Trey Hopkins and Ryan Glasgow. Hopkins signed my football and my banner, as did Glasgow. And then the next day, the guest was Nick Vigil at Beyond the Stripes. And this one wasn't too crowded, but Vigil has been turning it up lately. He's been one of the better players on the Bengals defense. And I had him sign a picture they were supposed to give out. They did not give these out. The only reason I got one is because my mom works for the Cincinnati Enquirer, so she brought some home so I could get them signed. And they did not end up bringing these pictures because the name was misspelled. So they printed off all these pictures for Beyond the Stripes, but they did not bring any of them because they spelled his name wrong. There's not supposed to be an L before the G. It's not supposed to be Vigil, it's Nick Vigil. And according to the show, it's actually pronounced V-Hill or something like that. So this is a rare one. Beyond the Stripes, picture of Nick Vigil, autographed. You can see his signature on his chest and numbered by the Eagles players' helmets. But because it was misspelled, they did not bring these. So this is a rare Beyond the Stripes picture of Nick Vigil autographed. You'll never see it. Another one of these because of the misspelling. So yeah. That is a rare Beyond the Stripes picture right there. And then after that, the guest at Bengals Line the next week was Ryan Hewitt, one of the most versatile Bengals on the team. Just had a breakout year in 2015 and then has scarcely been used for some reason. I think he's way underutilized, needs to be used more. And he signed my football for me, and he also signed the banner. And then the next day was Beyond the Stripes, where the guest was Chris Smith. I believe he got him from a trade with Jacksonville, and I already have him on my football and my banner, so he just signed the picture that they were handing out. You can see it right there, his autograph next to his face. And you can tell he's in the Color Rush jersey that they wore on that Thursday night game against Houston. So that is every Bengals autograph I've gotten from weeks 5 through 8, I want to say. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Stay tuned for Bengal Grass Part 3. That should be covering 9 through 12, and then 4 should be 13 through 16, and hopefully there's a part 5 covers the postseason that the Bengals can have a miraculous turnaround get the offense in shape and find ways to win games. But other than that, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Give me a follow on Twitter, and make sure you check out my website, cincyfanzone.blogspot.com. Links to both of those are in the description below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.